is everybody doing? Got to adjust my camera a little bit. I see you can see a little bit of the junk on my shelves. So let me just, it's hard to, before I start, it's hard to, it doesn't really give you a clear view in your viewfinder of where you're at. So hello, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm glad that you guys could make it. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. I'm having a pretty good weekend. Oops, let me turn my volume down on my iPad here, my other iPad that I look at comments on so I can see comments. I am working tonight on my Chuck Along painting. You can see I didn't get very far on it during Chuck Along in March. I only got about probably a third of it done. So I'm continuing to work on that, but it's the Bluebird song by Chuck Pidson, and it has birds in it, so it's dual purposing now for my Fly Free DP along with Mindy and Jenny the Uncrafty Crafter. And I'm kind of participating in spirit rather than participating like I haven't submitted any pictures or anything. I actually had another canvas that I took pictures of my blank canvas and everything that I was gonna submit for my official entry, uh, and I took pictures and everything, and I never got around to posting them. So I'm participating unofficially. I'm also unofficially participating in the J Wall Along event that Laura from Anxiety Art Adventures is hosting. So I had to clear off my table because I've been working for the last couple days on Diana by Josephine Wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland. And that one has 250 colors. And so I have 5 of these spread out in my big canvas here that covers my whole table. But I tried to film my whip and chat on Thursday while I was working on that, and it did not go well. Just suffice it to say, there was way too much confetti in that diamond painting for me to be able to concentrate on talking and looking for symbols. I mean, this one's bad enough confetti wise, but that with 250 colors, that was like impossible. In fact, I had to stop the video short, and I'm gonna have to go in and finish the video off by working on something else and finish talking. And I'm going to do that. I'm not going to start all over, but so it's going to be a little bit wonky of a video, and it's going to be a few days late, but what can you do? I'm still on the mend and not 100% yet, although I'm getting better every day. So, and time is just flying by. I can't believe it's already the middle of April. It's crazy. You have to realize that between stuff that we had going on with our family and then me being in the hospital, I completely lost the month of March. Like the month of March is went by in a fleeting moment. So, and now April is happening the same way, and so yeah, I'm just kind of playing catch up. I didn't get hardly any diamond painting done in the month of March, thus this canvas being only a third of the way done. I've been diamond painting every day lately. It seems like crochet season is kind of coming to an end. It's starting to get a little bit warmer weather, and the crochet projects that I'm thinking about are, summer shirts and shawls and dresses for my granddaughters and stuff like that. So I'm not such in a sweater and blanket mode like I was, maybe in February or even the beginning of last month. So crochet season is coming to a close kind of in my mind, and diamond painting season is kind of coming back pretty strong. That's what I've been wanting to be working on. So I'm just going to take a second and say hi to everybody who's here. Hi, Renee. Renee, you were the first one here. Hello. Hola, Jody. How are you? Hi, Judy and Jesse and Brenda. Nice to see you. Patricia H. from Vancouver, Washington. Newbie, how did I ever live 78 years without this excitement? I don't know, Patricia, but it is exciting. It is so much fun. Diamond painting is so fun and so relaxing, and you can create some really, really beautiful works of art. You can create just a bunch of fun stuff. You don't even have to take it that seriously. Just do something that's fun and whimsical. It's a blast. It's Did I get your message, Lisa? Lisa, I don't think I did get your message. Did you send it to me from in Instant Messenger? Did you send it to me in an email? Because I don't remember getting an email from you. Um, and I think I'm pretty caught up on emails. Hi, Tina from Ohio. Hope you guys are doing well in Ohio. We are here in Michigan doing all right. Hi, Kathy. And then that's everybody. Brenda, you just started diamond painting in 2020. We got Missouri, Iowa, Kentucky. We got yeah, Lisa, email it to me. That'd probably be better, a better way to get a hold of me, because I don't always get all of my, you know what I've found with YouTube is, because I use YouTube Studio to look at comments, and what it shows me is it'll show me comments that I have not yet responded to. But like, let's say you leave a comment and then I respond to that comment and then you leave a response to my response. It doesn't alert me to that. I have to physically go in and look to find those. So I don't get any kind of alert that somebody's looking at that. So uh yeah, if it's something you really want to tell me, the best off is to email me. My email address is in the About tab of my channel, and you can always contact me that way for any questions about anything. And I'm pretty good about responding to emails. I was a little bit backed up, but I'm pretty caught up on my emails now. Now, just to get caught up on mail. Oh my God, regular mail. There's a pile. Jeff went through his mail today, and I did taxes today. Oh my God, for the love of God. I'm so thankful that that is over. So I did our taxes today. Of course, I did them today because the last day you can submit them here in the States is on Monday. So of course today's the day that I did them, because you wouldn't want to have anything done in advance, would you? I mean, what would be the point of that, to get something done before it was actually due? So I was working on our taxes, and I didn't know where all of my banking, like my W-2s and 1099s and all that kind of stuff was. And I asked Jeff, I'm like, Jeff, I need your paperwork. He's like, yep, I got mine right here. And I'm like, well, what's this pile of mail here sitting on the end of the counter? He said, that's all yours. There was a pile of mail that high sitting on the counter. That's my mail that I didn't know was there. I thought it was his mail. Here, this whole time I had been ignoring this pile, assuming it was his mail. That's all my mail. So I'm sure a lot of it's bills too, and I'm sure a lot of the people that would like to receive payment on those bills are a little bit pissed off that I haven't been a little bit more on the ball with opening my mail. But they'll be all right. They can wait. They can wait in line just like everybody else. First come, first serve, or actually it's not that, it's probably most important first served, right? First you got to make sure your internet bill's paid, so you can get online, so you can watch YouTube videos and get your cable TV. So that's your number one bill that you got to pay. Then you got to pay your cell phone bill, because you got to be able to chit chat with people about what you saw online. And then you got to make sure you got groceries. So that's the third most important. Well, maybe we should throw house payment or rent in there in the top three, because you need to have some place to live. But all those other bills, they come way, way down at the end. The dentist, he's way down there. He gets low priority. He already did what he needed to do on my teeth. He could wait a little while till I get caught up on my mail before he gets his check. Who else can wait? Well, the credit card companies can wait. I don't like to make them wait, though, because they charge you exorbitant fees. Who else can wait? You're getting to the point anymore where you can't even let the power company wait. They'll come and shut your butt off if you don't pay. You'll get your electricity turned off if you don't pay them, and your water. So, but I gotta say that probably cell phones and internet are right up there with the most important things to be paid, because how else are you gonna watch my videos if you don't have internet? Gotta have internet to watch my videos. Kathy, you were 60 when you started. That's cool. Lisa, you've been diamond painting since 2016. That is awesome. That is longer. That's definitely longer than me. That's probably about as long as I think it started in, if I'm not mistaken, and I very well could be mistaken. Somebody could probably look this up and tell me accurately, but I want to say that I read before that it started in 2014. Does that sound about right to anyone, or was it sooner than that? My memory could be failing me. I've got a good memory, but it's short. I have short. I so I can remember things well for a minute or two, and then it's whoosh out of my head. But for some reason, the year 2014 sticks out to me as the year that it kind of got started, or maybe that's when it really kind of took off. I don't know. I don't, or maybe I'm just pulling that number out of my ass. That could be the case too. You never know. Hi, Warrior Princess. How are you? Patricia, I was in the hospital for 9 days. For I was having some, you know, female problems, we'll just say. Irene, you're going night night. I know it's really late for you. Good night, Irene. Thank you for stopping in. Hi, Jennifer Dunn from Texas, catching her first live. Glad you could be here. Hi, Sue Layden. How are you? And Kaden. Kaden, the sexy ass biatch, is here. So glad to see you. Jennifer, you just started in February and you already got a stash going. Hey, you know what? Having a stash is half the fun. I swear. Having a stash is part of the fun of doing the hobby for sure. My stash is a little bit out of control at the moment. I'm taking steps to rectify that. I've got some diamond paintings going out to a couple of people, but postage is also going through the roof these days. And this girl's broke. This girl's got to wait till she gets paid to take all her stuff to the post office that I need to send. But yeah, diamond painting, it can be, there's just so much out there. There's so many cool things out there, both canvas and off canvas diamond painting things that I I bet you I'm a serial starter. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a serial starter. I'll start a diamond painting whenever the mood strikes me. If I've got open storage containers, which I own more storage containers than should legally be allowed, if I've got open storage containers, I'm going to kit up a new project. That's how my mind works. So I did have a finish within this past week. So I have open storage, and I'm just itching. I'm just itching to start something new. But I know that I have to start something new May 1st because May 1st I will be co-hosting an event with Mindy. It's going to be hashtag run free DP along, and it's going to be for any animal. It's just animals. So she's doing flying animals this month with Jenny the Uncrafty Crafter, and then next month she's doing with me run free along. So any legged animal is going to be what our theme is going to be. So I hope that everybody will be able to participate. It can be any kind, any size. It doesn't have to be licensed. It doesn't have to be, a huge diamond painting. Now, I think that Mindy and I are each doing we each have custom diamond paintings that we'll be doing of our dogs. So she's doing one of her dog that is no longer with her, who crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and I will be doing my current dog, Bo Duke, who some of you might have met if you've ever come to my Yarn Yak videos. He always likes to pop his nose in and make an appearance while I'm doing my yarn videos. I'm kind of in his domain when I sit in the front room there in the big corner window to do my yarn videos. That's where he hangs out all day to watch the goings on. We have, it like used to be railroad tracks and they turned it into a county park, a rail to trail, they call it. And that trail goes like, if this boat is my driveway and my house is back here. Can you see what I'm talking about? My house is back here. No, you can't really. Yeah, my house is back here, and this boat is my driveway, and this is the road over here. The rail to trail crosses like this, like across my, kind of across the street, but across the driveway. Like if you would back into it. So he has a blast just sitting there all day long. He can prop himself up right on the edge of the couch, and he has a blast sitting there all day long watching all those other good dog owners out taking their pets for walks. We can't even say the word WALK within his earshot because he will go absolutely insane if he hears the word WALK. Um, he goes nuts. One time, it's funny because my husband wears work boots, and he wears work boots no matter what. He wears them to work, but he also wears them. That's just what he wears, is work boots. The only time he ever wears tennis shoes is if he's taking the dog for a walk. One day he was going to walk on the treadmill. He has a treadmill in our bedroom, and he was going to walk on the treadmill. So he went and was putting his tennis shoes on, and Bo Duke got so excited. He was like jumping and running around like a crazy nuthead, and we were like, "What is wrong with this dog? What are you doing? What is wrong with you?" And all of a sudden it occurred to me what it was that he associated Jeff's tennis shoes with going for a walk, because that's the only time that Jeff would ever wear those shoes, was to go for a walk. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, he lives in that front window, man, watching all those other dogs go by. And it's weird too, because certain dogs he doesn't quite care about. He just watches them or whatever. But certain other breeds of dogs or other dogs, he'll just go nuts and cry and whine, and just, he's just not happy at all that they are out there and he's stuck in the house. And what's funny is he doesn't really care for other animals. Like, I think that if he was out there with them, he wouldn't want to play. I think he'd want to bite them. Like, he's not an unfriendly dog to humans. He's very gentle and friendly, but with other dogs, he seems kind of aggressive. Like, I don't think that I would want to have a chance encounter with an unleashed dog with him. It would, I don't trust what would happen. So we have to be really careful. And luckily, he's extremely obedient, and he doesn't leave. If we open the door, he doesn't run out the door or anything like that. So we're very lucky in that respect. But still, I don't know. He's something else. Let me go back and see. See what I missed. Elephants and Diamond Drills just hopped on. Hello, you hopped on like the Easter Bunny? Yuppers. Utilities, mortgage, credit cards are number one bills. Yeah, those should be the number one bills. But I'm telling ya, it should be your internet. They only had partial ones back when you started, Lisa. That makes sense. Warrior Princess, you're 59 years young. You said years old, but I'm going to say you're 59 years young and holding. Oh, wait, Kathy said and holding. Brenda's 64 and just started in 2022. It's solo Angie, Mindy. You're right. It is solo Angie. There's no Maddie tonight. Maddie is, tonight she's in Big Rapids, Mindy. How far is Big Rapids from you? It's still a ways, isn't it? I know it's on the western side of the state, but she was invited to go to a friend's cottage in Big Rapids. Oh, sorry, drink break. Vintage of the night. We're going high class tonight. Jeff went all out and paid $5.50 for me for a bottle of Barefoot Riesling. That's the vintage of the night. So we're flying high class tonight while we're flying solo. Yeah, I am lucky Boduke is not a barker. He is such a good dog. Super, super good dog. Oh, Kathy, your husband says that your stash is out of control. No, no. Uh, Let me send you some pictures, and he'll think that you are a very reasonable person. Um, if you ever saw what some people have, I mean, even, I think that I have a huge stash, but I've seen people's pictures on Facebook groups and stuff that put mine to shame, even. Not that it's a competition, because it's totally not. But I was, anyway, thank you for making that comment, because that goes back to originally the point I was trying to make before I so rudely interrupted myself. Um, that I will kit up as many projects as I have storage for, and I have a lot of storage. I have a lot of storage. I keep my diamond paintings that are in progress on the bed. It's a queen size bed, laying flat on the bed in the spare bedroom. That's the bedroom that Maddie sleeps in when she's in town. So at least every other weekend, I have to move those diamond paintings off of the bed. And the only place to put them really is on the table right here in my craft room. That's the only, flat spot that I have to put them. So I have to move them off of the bed for Friday night so she can sleep there. And then on Saturday evening, I have to move them back to the bed so we can do our live on this table on Saturday night. Then on Saturday night, I have to move them back to the table so that she can sleep in the bed. And then on Sunday, I have to move them back onto the bed so that I can do my unboxings and all my other videos. So I move my works in progress. I move them around 4 or 5 times a week. And you would think, after lugging all of these canvases back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that it would give me some sort of impetus to uh, want to finish them. But no, I'm just happily satisfied to just start a new one. So I've got an open set of drill containers right now, and I want desperately to kit something up, but I'm refraining. I'm not kitting something up because we have our Run Free event next month, and I have to kit up my diamond painting for that, and it's going to be my custom of Bo Duke. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It turned out really, really nice. I got it from Royal Diamond Painting. I got it about a year ago, so I've had it for a while, and I have not worked on it yet. It's a round drill kit. I wanted to get round drills. I like squares and everything, but I was getting squared out, I think, at the time when I placed that order, so I ordered it in rounds. And it looks really good. It looks great. I can't wait to show you. I should show you. Well, but I'd have to get up. Your sister has to lock the dog out to pack, or the dog will stop eating knowing she's leaving. Oh, you know what my dog does? Um, my dog, we don't, because I'm always home. I don't work, and I don't go anywhere. I'm very, very much a homebody. I rarely go anywhere. Now, Jeff's work started this new thing where they have to go in an hour early every day because I guess they're super behind on running new sewer lines or water lines or something. I don't know. I pretend to pay attention, but I don't always listen to what he says. Um, but he has to go into work an hour early. They started this, I think, 3 weeks ago, which means he can't take Nate to school on his way to work, which means that I have to get up and take Nate to school every day. So we leave the house at around 7 o'clock to get Nate to school. And Bo Duke, the only time he has a crate, his crate is in our mudroom. Our mudroom is separated from our house by a regular, like, steel door. Like, you walk into my mudroom from like a rear entry door from the driveway, and then there's also a door that comes to it from the garage. And then you walk into my house from the mudroom through another regular like steel entry door. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird setup. But his dog crate is in the mudroom. And the only time he ever goes in it is if all of us are going away at the same time, which really rarely happens because I'm almost always home. Well, me taking Nate to school while Jeff is already at work is one of those very rare instances. All we have to do is start to put our shoes on, and that dog knows that we're leaving, and he'll get up from wherever he is and go and stand and wait by the back door and wait for us to open the door, and he'll walk immediately straight to his crate without even being asked or being told. He just he just knows and he just does it. He's such a good boy. I don't know how we ever got so lucky. He was a rescue. We adopted him from the shelter, and I think I've told that story before. How we ended up with him. Jeff didn't want him, and then by the time the weekend was over, after the first day we brought him home on a Friday, and by the end of that weekend, it was pretty much Jeff's dog. Jeff fell in love with him. So, but yeah, he was a rescue that we got from our local animal shelter, and he's a Siberian Husky yellow lab mix. He's a gorgeous boy. If you've never seen a picture of him, he's a good looking guy. You'll definitely see a picture of him next month while I'm working on my custom. I would go grab it right now, but I don't want to leave you guys all just hanging here in the lurch. Uh, it's in the other bedroom underneath my mountain of works in progress that I have. I was also thinking, I bet you if I did nothing but work on my diamond paintings that I already have started, I could probably work for a year on just the diamond paintings I have started without working on anything new, and and it would take me that long to get them all done. I would honestly guess. Okay, and I did this back in August. I did a video, and it's kind of worth a watch if you want to go back and try to find it. If you're new to my channel, I did it in the beginning of August, and it was kind of I did two videos. I did my year in review. The first video I did was of all of my completions year to date. So I did everything that I had done from January until July. And then I also, in a separate video, which was impressive, I would say, I got quite a bit done. Then I also did another video where I showed all of my works in progress, and that was in August. And at the time I recorded that video in August, I had 30 works in progress, 30 diamond paintings that I had started but not finished. And I'm not talking about 30 by 40s either. I'm talking about like diamond, big size diamond paintings. And I would hesitate to even count that number anymore because I've just started more. And you know what I say to that? I say to each their own. It's your hobby, it's your craft. If this is the way you enjoy doing it, if you enjoy doing it, buying one and finishing it before you buy another one, good for you. That's great. But I enjoy starting them. That's part of the hobby that gives me joy. Kitting up and starting them gives me great joy. And if that's what's for me, then that's what's for me. So I hate it when I see online when I see people stash shaming others, for having lots of diamond paintings in their stash. Um, it, and on the other hand, I don't think that you need to boast either. I'm not trying to at all be boastful about it. It's just, my husband, he used to be really into golf, and he would spend a lot of money on different golf clubs that to me all did the same thing. Now to him, they were all specialty and they were all different, and each one had its purpose and its need or individual need. And to me, 9 iron was a 9 iron was a 9 iron. I didn't understand the need for having multiple, but in his world, that was what was important. And so, it should be the same with diamond painting. If just do what makes you happy. or any craft for that matter. It doesn't matter what else. Like somebody I was just saying, Jennifer said your yarn stash is definitely bigger. Heck yeah. I know people who have yarn stashes that are just like crazy yarn stashes. Now, my yarn stash is starting to take over my craft room just a little teeny bit, but yeah, we're not talking about yarn right now. I may or may not have ordered some yarn. But it's easy to have it happen. I apologize for my voice. I'm coming down with a cold. I thought it was getting better. Oh, what's like going to the gym, Mindy? I missed something. Brenda, you've never done a square. Well, you're going to do a square because in that care package I sent to you, I am sending you squares. So you'll have some. Oh, look at who's texting me. Maddie is texting me. Let's see. Nope, she just answered my question. One time the dog took my sister's socks off the chair and took them in the kennel. That's cute. Kathy says, I'm doing my first square now for the event and I'm really loving it. I was kind of nervous to start. You know what? I remember my very first square. I remember feeling so intimidated by it because of like what I had heard, from other people. I remember thinking, "Oh my gosh, am I sure I'm going to like be able to do this? And, is this going to totally freak me out? Am I going to die?" I mean, I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but I just thought it was going to be some huge thing. It's no big deal. It's just a shape, And squares can really be satisfying, especially if you get that clicking when they click into place. You know what I mean? When you can mosh them in there. Because I'm a hard presser. So I like to be a hard presser with squares and you can just mash them right into place and they do that cool clicking sound. That's super fun. This one is a round. And I have to say I do prefer rounds. And this is also, funny story, how many of you guys out there have ever diamond painted the same diamond painting more than once? And if you have done the same diamond painting more than once, have you ever done the same diamond painting more than twice? I just would be interested to know that. Because this is the second time that I will have done the Bluebird song, this diamond painting. So I've already done this diamond painting once before, and I'm doing it for a second time. Is there anybody out there who has done that? Who's done one twice? I'm just curious. Just curiosity's got me. Jennifer says that happened. Dare someone to say something about my stash. Mindy says, that's right. That happens in the yarn community. I go crazy after I get a tax return while I have cash flow. Heck yeah, Jennifer, I'm in the same boat. Yep, for sure. Chrissy says, that's me and my full coverage cross-stitch projects. The starts and kitting up are my happy place. That's why I have 30 Hades started. Exactly, Chrissy, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If that's your happy spot and that's what gives you joy, that's all a part of the craft and of the hobby. And why not it's yours. Do what you want to do with it. So no shaming here. Not at all. It was my first square painting that caused me to start my channel. Oh, that's right, Mindy. I remember you saying that. Hi, Irene. Just finished dinner. Did you have anything good? Oh, Mindy says, I may have gotten an order today and bought from our yarn shop today. Yeah, I know. I was a little bit sad that you went to the yarn store without me. You don't think you'd want to do any twice? Oh, you did because you ordered by mistake. Bethany said not yet, but she will be with Shepherd's Cottage. Really, Bethany? Oh, that's right. You did get Shepherd's Cottage twice. I forgot about that. Hi, Ashley. How are you? You're working. What are you doing? Working on a Saturday night, you crazy head? How are you doing? Just aheads, I got one of the specials that's a message board come with the wrong drills. Oh, I just opened one of those last week. I'm gonna have to go look at mine and make sure. Thank you, Irene, for mentioning that. I'm gonna make sure that I got the right drills with mine because if I didn't, I might have some unhappy girls tomorrow. So the plan for tomorrow, it's no fun when your kids get older because Nate's 13. He's far beyond bunny stage. Um, but we are going to have a little Easter egg hunt here in the yard with my granddaughters, but they're not coming over until about 4:30. So it should be hopefully drying up outside. Our yard is like a wet mess right now, and we like to have Easter egg hunts outside. Mostly because Granny, that's me, my granddaughters call me Granny, okay? Because Granny has so much craft shit piled everywhere all around the house that it would take them forever to find any eggs, and they'd be tearing all through my yarn projects and all through my diamond painting projects and everything. So we are going to have the Easter egg hunt outside. And then I am getting off so easy this year. We're just going to order pizza for Emily and the girls when they get here. And I think that that's actually going to be a welcome respite from the holiday usual ham, because Emily and her daughters my granddaughters, will have been coming from two other Easter celebrations with two other parts of the family, both of which having had ham dinners. So I think that the last thing anybody wants is another ham dinner. So we decided we're just going to order pizza and get together, have a little informal Easter egg hunt for the little monsters. Let Nate participate and get some eggs for him. We've got some stuff to put in the eggs, and then we're going to put some money in some eggs too, because that's always fun to get money in your eggs. And we'll do it in the yard. Hopefully we can use some of the backyard, but we're probably going to have to restrain it mostly to the front yard just because it's so wet. It's just been rainy and it's just wet around here, and I hope they wear their mud boots. I did not get their dresses done for Easter that I've been crocheting for them. I lost some yarn. If that gives you any indication of how organized my craft area is, I lost some yarn that I needed to finish their dresses, which is fine because they're like little tank dresses, little cotton tank dresses that I'm crocheting for them. So they'll be good all summer. It's not something that they needed for Easter. It's only going to be like 47 degrees here tomorrow anyway, so it's not like they would be able to wear them. Chrissy says she's more of a process stitcher than a progress stitcher. You know what? I am right there with you. And I don't know about anybody else, but I go through phases. Like, I have been on a crochet kick since about November, where that's all I wanted to do was crochet. Crochet, crochet, crochet. All day, every day. That's all I wanted to do. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if it's the weather changing or the seasons changing or what it is, but I'm starting to gradually get out of my obsessive crochet phase, and I'm starting to get back into diamond painting a little bit, which I'm really glad, because I've been in my closet looking for something to kit up because I have an open storage container, and I've been finding old friends, stuff that I forgot that I had. It's like, oh, you're cute. When did I get you? How long have you been hiding back there? So, yeah, it's been kind of, I think my hobby, but I'm like that with cross stitch too, where I'll go hard at something for, a period of time. And that's all I want to do is work on that project. And then I will not touch another cross stitch project for months. Um, but I don't know. That's just how I am. And I do that with food too. It's really weird. I don't know what my food kick is right now. For the longest time, for about 2 months, it was this pasta salad that they sell at the deli at our local meat counter, which is right down the road from us. And I had that obsession for months. Jeff had to stop every day just about and buy me a pound of this pasta salad. I basically lived on it. Now it's a Blue Bunny ice cream. It has to be Blue Bunny ice cream. That's it. Just Blue Bunny brand ice cream. I don't care what flavor, but it has to be Blue Bunny brand. And it isn't even like the best ice cream on the market. It's like cheap ice cream. It's not even real ice cream, but it's what I like. And that's my thing right now. I actually had to I make deals with Jeff. Jody, if you're still in here, Jody knows I make deals with Jeff to get things that I want and need. I had to make a deal with Jeff today to get some ice cream. I needed it that bad. So he always hooks me up. He always gets me whatever I'm craving, but I go through phases in food just like I go through phases with crafting. It's kind of weird. Warrior Princess, you love salted caramel craze. I just had salted caramel craze. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Uh Ashley, how are you? We're good. Oh, you're working overtime for home repairs. Oh, that does not sound like fun at all. Not at all. Hi, Cynthia. Hello. How are you? Blue Bunny Vanilla is my jam. Yeah, Cynthia. I know, right? Blue Bunny is so good. So good. Me and my deals. Yep, Mindy, me and my deals. I work out some deals. I got it. I made a deal for some ice cream today. Luckily, I didn't have to make a DAC deal. Usually, my deals on Saturday involve Diamond Art Club. I have to, so that's usually what I'm bartering for on a Saturday. But there wasn't anything today that I needed, so I didn't have to barter today. The Chuck Pinson is beautiful, but I don't know how much. I want to see it done. I want to see it in person before I buy it because I'm not sure how much I like the way the sky was charted. I'm a little bit worried about the blue in the sky. If anybody knows what I'm talking about the Chuck Pinson diamond painting that was released by Diamond Art Club today. I'm a little bit leery about the color that sky is going to be. So, Mindy, as soon as you get that, if you could please kit it up, start working on it, and get it finished for me so that I can take a look at it and decide if I want to get it. And you need to do all of this before it sells out so I can get it if I want to. So, if you could kindly just take care of that for me, that would be great. Just, let me know. I'm kidding, obviously. Loaded Sundays are good. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. I am a wheeler dealer. Yep. You got to start kitted up, but you can't find the canvas, Lisa? Oh my gosh. I hate that. I totally lost. I totally lost a diamond painting and the drills. Jody got it was Flora from no, is that what she's called? Jody from Treasure Studios Art? Flora? You got it. I already had it. I had kitted it up in the past, but had set it aside with my other kitted up projects. And you were going to start it, and I said, oh my God, that'd be fun if we worked on it together. So I went to dig it out to find it, to work on it with her, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, I found it, what was it, day before yesterday? 3 days ago? A week ago? I don't know. I finally found it anyway. It was somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. Isn't that always the case? I mean, I have this big giant craft room, and stuff is still always never where it's supposed to be. Ay, ay, ay. So I invited my sister Heather over to come on with me tonight, but she couldn't because she takes care of her grandson, lives with her. And so it'd be my great nephew, I guess, my niece's baby. And so he'll be 2 in July. So she had to do Easter stuff to get ready for him, but she really wants to come over and get in on a live. She pops into the chat from time to time. If you see her on there, Heather Gorney, that's my sister. Sometimes she pops in, and her or my niece, and they'll pop in and say hi, but she was busy tonight doing Easter Bunny stuff, so you got to get that stuff under control. But it's kind of, in a way, it's really relaxing that I don't have to worry about all of that. But then in another way, it's kind of sad, that that's all over for me. And yeah, we're going to do a little something for the girls, but it's different because we don't have to have it ready like in the morning when we get up. You know what I mean? And it's just not the same. By the time they get here at 4 o'clock, they will have already had how many Easters. So getting another basket is going to be like, probably no big deal. But we're going to do it anyways. It'll be fun. They'll like it. They'll like it. So, and usually, the other thing that's weird is that we're usually traveling for Easter. In the past, for many, many years, I took my kids, um, both when my daughters, when they were younger, and Nate, when he was younger, we always went south. We went to Florida for spring break on a road trip. And we didn't do that. Well, we haven't do that. We haven't do that. We haven't done that since before COVID. So it's been, I think, this is our third year not going. But prior to that, we had gone to Florida for spring break every year for, I think, like 11 or 12 years straight. So I really miss that. Oh, no wonder I couldn't pick up a drill. There was already one on my pen. Duh. Love it when that happens. All right, let me check. You bought dragons and Persephone. She's gorgeous. Now, is that the dragon that is wrapped around that rock? Christiane, you're working on Train of Dreams. Oh my gosh, I have that one, and I have that kitted up, and it's one of the ones that I have. Maybe I'll work on that later. I have it sitting right out by my table. I can work on anything I want to anytime I want to. I just grab one. You know what I do have sitting here that I don't know if anybody would be interested in this. And I talked about doing it a long time ago. And I made one video and I deleted it because I didn't like the way it turned out. But I have more of this yarn and I'm thinking about doing it again. Would anybody be interested in me doing a video? Excuse my reach for a second. Of hand knitting using this really big fluffy yarn. I think I'm going to do a hand knitting video because I've got 10 of these big guys. And I thought, and I want to make, it's purple. It's like a plum color. French lilac is the color. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's Yarn Bee brand. And I think I'm going to make her a throw with it. That's what my intention was when I bought this because her favorite color is purple. And I'm running out of space in my yarn storage area, and this takes up valuable real estate in the yarn storage area. So I was thinking about working this up into a blanket, and I thought, why not do a video to go with it? So next week, I just got Peace and Love Paisley from DAC. It was on sale. I had it sitting in my cart, and then I got emailed for 15% off. Cool. Good deal. My craft room is all my work area from Monday through Thursday. Ugh. It's packed in a box. That's right, Lisa. You're still moving in. Oh. What's so relaxing, Mindy? It's so relaxing though, Angie. I don't know. I missed something. I'm Mama Dragon and the Three Babies Shooting Fire. I love dragons. I do love dragons. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, yes, good. Oh, good, Ashley. Awesome. Yeah. I will help you with that. I have made a couple of blankets doing hand knitting with that exact yarn and for gifts, and they turn out really, really nice. If you can get that yarn at Hobby Lobby when they have their 30% off, it's not that bad of a price. Sorry, I got to get a little wine refill. It's not that bad of a price, and they make a nice blanket. They're actually, for as thick as it is, it's pretty lightweight too. So it's not like a real heavy drag on your stitches, you know what I mean? Because I bought some stuff that was like a velvet rope, and it was very heavy. So with the hand knitting, it then dragged on the stitches and pulled and it was just too big of holes because it was hand knit, and I didn't like that. But this stuff here, I really like. Ooh, Walmart yesterday, they've got cake yarns clearance for $5 a cake. Uh-oh, Jeff's in trouble. He might have to take me to Walmart tomorrow. Yeah, I think if there's yarn clearance for $5, yeah, definitely. Cynthia, the lady with the blowing hair, it was just her face and believe the flowers for background. Okay. Yeah. Do it left-handed, Kathy? I wish I could do it left-handed. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I will I'll have a left-handed assistant. We'll do it both ways. Nate's left-handed. My son Nate is left-handed. So I'll do it and I'll make him do the same thing I'm doing except left-handed. Deal. That'll work. We can accommodate all handednesses. Yeah, I didn't. Warrior Princess. Yeah, that one was limited release. I don't even know. I must have totally missed that. Cuz I can't even think of what that one is. I was thinking you were talking about the one with the dragon that's on the rock that came out today. I did like that one, but I didn't like it enough to get it because you know what? I bought the last couple of dragon ones that I've purchased. I bought them with Nate in mind, and he's not really even into dragons. I'm probably more into dragons than he is. He wasn't too. He was just like, yeah, that's cool, you know. There's been a few that he's been like, whoa, yeah, I like that. One of them is Where the Fun Never Ends, which I also have kitted up and partially started. And another one was Majestic Ship, which I also have kitted up and somewhat started. So if I could ever get those two done, he would be happy to have those hanging up in his room. But the dragon ones, he's just like, yeah, it's all right, you know. So I figured, why spend my money when it's not something, I don't know, not something that he's even interested in. And I don't have enough wall space in my craft room to hang everything that I want to hang. So I figured I had enough dragons. I didn't get that one. Did not get that one. So what is everybody working on tonight? Yeah, Lisa, I would if I were you. I would go and get the yarn if it's on that. If it's $5 for a cake, heck yeah. I got a bunch of that of those Karen tea cakes. That I got a bunch of those for $5 a cake, and those are really nice. They're a size 6 super bulky yarn, and they're there's a lot of yardage in them too, and they're part wool, and I got those for $5 a cake too, and that was a really good deal at Michael's. They don't have those anymore. Somebody told me too. I don't know if anybody in here. I don't know how many of you people in here are yarny. Somebody told me that Karen is doing away with their anniversary cakes. That they're not going to do anniversary cakes anymore. You know, the big cakes. Is there any truth behind that? Or is that all hogwash? I don't know. It could be hogwash, but that's what I heard through the yarn grapevine. Which would be unfortunate because those are really, that's really nice yarn. I really like it. Working on Black Cat by Candlelight. Cool. Stacy. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Roxy, how are you doing? Working on your Ever Moment Mystery Diamond painting. Bethany is working on a crochet shawl. Very cool. Hi, Katrina. How are you? Dahlia for the Hannah-a-thon and the Fly Free DP-a-thon. You heard that too, Jennifer, about the anniversary cakes? I know. That would suck, wouldn't it? Jody, you're working on Protege still? You're not done with that yet? Come on, girl. Get your mojo back working. I know that you lost your mojo for a little while, but get it back working. I want to show you guys my finish. I told you I had a finish this week. I'm going to show it to you guys. Hold on just a second. I just have to walk around the room. So, ta-da! I finished the snowman. Just in time for winter to be over. I got this one finished. It turned out good, didn't it? I really like it. Outside in the Morning Snow by Lizzie Falcon from Treasure Studios Art. It was 40 by 60 centimeter. So not too big, but I think it turned out pretty. I mean, it's a little pixely down here. Little pixely up in here. I probably should have gotten a bigger size. But I'm happy with it for what it was. I'm happy with how it turned out. I like it. Katrina, you're working on Pride. Magical Meeting. Ooh, Cynthia, I love that one. I love that so much. That's one that I wish that I could get. I really, really wish I would have gotten Magical Meeting. I looked at, it's one of those ones that, you look at and you're like, yeah, that's cool. I like it. It like ends up on your wish list forever until it's too late and you can't get it anymore. That's Magical Meeting is like that. Like I always think, yeah, that's cool. I should get that. M. Bommel's working on an abstract sunflower. Cool. I love those. Oh, Snowman Believe. Oh, you're waiting on one painting, Snowman Believe. I have that one kitted up too. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really like Magical Meeting. And I kind of wish I would have kept my Josephine wall in here that I was working on, just so you guys could see how beautiful it's turning out. Maybe, well, like I said, I tried to record my whip and chat while I was working on it, and it did not end well. I could not, it's from Diamond Painting Deutschland. It has 250 colors. I could not focus on doing that diamond painting and chit-chatting at the same time. I'm just not a woman of that many talents, and it just wasn't happening. It just was not happening that day. Oh my gosh. So when I was in the hospital, they weighed me. Okay, this is like apropos nothing. We're going to totally switch gears here. And I weighed 153 pounds, which last February I weighed 193 pounds. I have not been trying to lose weight. All of this, me not feeling well and all of this crap, I just lost all that weight I wasn't even trying. But now that I'm on this ice cream kick, I have a feeling that my weight is going to go right back up to where it's supposed to be. But anyway, so they did a series of blood tests, and the nurse that was telling me about my blood test results told me that she's like, this is really uncommon. She's like, you're from Michigan, right? And I'm like, yep, lived here my whole life. She's like, you have a vitamin D level that's within the normal range. For people in Michigan in the winter, that's not very common. Most people in Michigan in the winter have a lower vitamin D content in their blood because of the lack of sunshine. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But guess what? I have high cholesterol. I did not want to tell Jeff that because I want him to, he has high cholesterol, and I always blame it on all the shit he eats that I don't eat. And I always tell him, he's like, yeah, but you eat all the potatoes, and he always acts like potatoes are going to give me high cholesterol. And I always tell him, well, my cholesterol is perfect. I've never tested high. And all of a sudden, I went for this last, when I was in the hospital, and I had high cholesterol and high triglycerides, which I don't even know what that means. They didn't even tell me anything about that. They just said they were high, so I have to follow up with my family doctor. So I hope I don't have to go on yet another medication, because then that becomes a whole thing. But at least I'm healthy other than that. At least I have good vitamin D. I don't know how. I don't really drink much milk or vitamin D milk. Does vitamin D milk give you vitamin D? I don't know. I don't get much sunshine, that's for sure. Oh, Cynthia, which J Wall? You know what, Cynthia? My clothes feeling loose. I rarely leave the house, and so I wear just like jogging pants and leggings. So I didn't really. I kind of noticed a little bit. Jeff noticed. I noticed my boobs were kind of a little bit smaller because when I lose weight, I always lose it in my chest. So yeah, I did notice that. I actually have. I'm working on Diana. By Josephine Wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland. It is so, so, so beautiful. I love it so much. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm going to take this diamond painting off this table and I'm going to bring it back out and work on it some more. I can only work on it here in my craft room, which usually that deters me from working on projects because it's so much more comfortable for me to sit in my recliner in the living room and work off my lap desk. But being that that one is a double-sided adhesive and it's so big, I think it's like 100 by 80 centimeters, I want to say. It's really big. I don't, and being that it's double sided adhesive, I don't want to take the chance of jockeying it around while I'm trying to work on the lap desk. So I keep that, I only work on that when I'm here in my craft room. And I just hadn't been in the mood to work in my craft room lately, but well, past few days I have, and I've been getting some done on that. Cynthia, are you working on your magical meeting for the event, for Laura's event? Just out of curiosity. Just because I want to know all your business, Cynthia. Dwayne was so pissed. He works out so hard and has high everything and diabetes. I sit in my chair doing nothing and you have low everything. That's awesome. Mindy, are you asking, is it hard to order from Diamond Painting Deutschland? It's a little tricky. Um, it's just a teeny. Here's what I would suggest. I would suggest that when you go on their site, it's in German, but you can use Google Translate, and there's certain words, like my grandma taught me a little bit of German, like Rund, Runde, is round drills. Steinem, Stienen, is square diamonds. Josephine Wall is in, English, so so you can like narrow down the search field by that. But you can like grab text and paste it in Google Translate and have it translated to English. If if you can't figure it out. I've ordered from them 3 times. I ordered Diana beautifully, and it came in like, it got here from Germany in like 3 days. I ordered Diana from Josephine Wall, and then I ordered the Three Graces, also by Josephine Wall, and then I ordered it's called and I'm gonna butcher this because it's in German, Erbswald, Herbstwold, and it is the most, and I will fight anyone to the death. It's the most gorgeous landscape diamond painting that I've ever seen in my life. If you go to Diamond Painting Deutschland's website and just type that in the search field, it'll pull it up. And I'm telling you what, I've worked on it a fair amount. I've got maybe 5 or 6 sections done. But it is going to be absolutely, you're never even going to know it's a diamond painting when you're done with it. It's so beautiful. Now that one only has, I think, like 175, 180 colors. Um, Whereas the Josephine walls have like 200 to 280. But still, that's a lot of colors. It's so beautiful. It's just like a peaceful, serene forest. So, so pretty. And I would order from them again. The only thing I would suggest in ordering from them, it's a lot like ordering ice yarns. You know, ice yarns are super cheap, but it's the shipping that kills you. With Diamond Painting Deutschland, it's the shipping is going to be $50. So if you can order like 2 or 3 diamond paintings, the shipping's still going to be $50. So you might as well order a couple or a few. You know what I'm saying, and make it worth it. Is what I found. That's yeah. When I placed my second order, I ordered. So I only made 2 orders, right? Because the first one was just for Diana, who is the Greek goddess of the wilderness. And I bought that specifically to go with Artemisa from Diamond Art Club, which I finished, which was an Enes Guerrero diamond painting, and she's the Roman goddess of wilderness. So they're like, you know, the Greek and Roman equivalent goddesses, and I thought it would be really cool to hang them side by side. Of course, Enes Guerrero's is a little bit dark in tone, and you know, she's got her little flair to it, her artistic flair to it, which is nothing like Josephine Wall's flair. But I still thought it would be really cool to hang those side by side as having the Greek and the Roman goddess of wilderness on, you know, together. I thought that would be really cool. And it will be if I can ever get done with that project. But that's like a project that I know is going to take me a year to 2 years to do. Like, I'm not putting myself on any kind of a time crunch. That's why I was so excited when Laura announced that she was going to do that Josephine Wall event, because I thought that would give me great incentive to work on it. And then the month of March, I was just totally out of commission. So I'm still working on that. In spirit, I'm participating, just not officially. Hi, Satcha. How you doing? Kathy, there's a button on the bottom of the page you can click to translate to English. Well, that probably would have been nice to know. I was looking at it. Okay, in my defense, I'm not that big of an airhead, really. I was looking at it on an iPad, and I didn't see a button to translate to English. Um, but if there is a button to translate to English, that's awesome. Judy said, I just finished the huge tree diamond painting from Diamond Painting Deutschland that you unboxed a while back. Oh, yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. Isn't that the most beautiful diamond painting you've ever seen? You finished it? I am so jealous. I would love to see a picture of that. Judy, would you mind taking a picture of that and emailing it to me? I would so much love to see what that looks like finished. Oh, Mindy, it's not above your skill level. Come on. Come on. Nothing's above your skill level. You were a teacher. You could do anything. Dishes done, load in the dryer, one in the washer, and you're done. Good job, Lisa. Relax for the night. Yes, Cynthia, for sure. I'll message you the name of the. I will message the name of it to you. Um, I also just finished this year that landscape, the one that you just mentioned. It's on my wall. I agree, it's the most beautiful landscape picture I've ever seen. Yeah, Judy, for sure. If you, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. You bought them both because you saw me unbox them. That's so cool. Thank you. Cynthia, you didn't start your J Wall until April. I could probably still technically start, right? Thank you, Judy. That would be awesome. Yes. If you would love to see it because I can tell already that it's going to be absolutely beautiful, but I'd love to see it finished. Maybe that'll give me some incentive too. I'll pull it out and work on it from time to time, but again, that's one of those ones that's so big that I can't really work on it on my lap desk in the living room. I've got to sit in here in my craft room and do it. So it doesn't tend to my recliners is a lot more comfortable for my fat ass than it is to sit here at my office chair and diamond paint. But I need to. I did a month last year. I took the month of August and I did no new starts last year for the entire month of August, and it just about killed me. But I kind of need to do that again. Now, I'm not going to do that in May because we're doing an event. I'm doing an event with Mindy. So that May can't be the year or the month. June, maybe June. No, because June I told Sue Bell I would do Betrayal with her because her and I both have Betrayal that we have in our stashes that we haven't done yet. So can't be June. July is Christmas in July. I can't miss Christmas in July. What's going on in August? Are there any events going on in August? Does anybody know what's going on in August? An event that I would have to participate in? Because right now it's not looking good. It's looking like I got like the rest of the month of April. I think that I should give myself a goal. You know what I should do? And rather than say I'm going to do no new starts for an entire month like I did last year, and it practically killed me, I think that I should just set myself a goal to make a list of all of my unfinished diamond paintings that I've got kitted up and make a goal that for 2 hours every day, I'm going to work on one of them. So I'll make my list and start at the top of my list and write the date that I'm going to work on this one and put a check mark. And the next day, work on that one and put a check mark. And that way, at least I'm making progress on all of them. Do you think that would be a good way to tackle it? Or do you think I'd be better off tackling, okay, I'm going to work on only this one and get this one finished? Because literally, you guys, I bet you I have 20, or I mean, in August I had 30. In August I had 30 unfinished, started, kitted up diamond paintings sitting around. By now, I'd say now I've finished some between then and now, but I'd say there's still probably 35 or 40. Easy. So do you think it would be better if I did that, made a list of them and worked on one every day for 2 hours and then just kept rotating on that list? Or do you think it would be better off if I just chose one and stuck with it and tried to get it finished? But not at the exclusion of kitting something new up. I still have to be able to kit up something new. Because that's what gives me joy and pleasure. Oh, Sacha, don't let them scare you. No, don't let them scare you. They're beautiful. And, do yourself a favor, though. I would definitely say get okay, this might be controversial, but I'm going to say with Josephine Wall, I definitely prefer Diamond Painting Deutschland over Uniquely Yours Down Under. I'm not in any way bad mouthing Uniquely Yours Down Under, but I did buy the Three Graces. I bought it from Uniquely Yours Down Under, and I also bought it from Diamond Painting Deutschland. And the Diamond Painting Deutschland one, the quality is just better. So if you're going to do it, do Diamond Painting Deutschland, not Uniquely Yours Down Under. It's not that much of a price difference. I want to think it was like $25 price difference. That Diamond Painting Deutschland was more, but it was definitely a quality difference in my opinion, and that's just my opinion. Other people might have other preferences, but in my opinion, I loved Diamond Painting Deutschland. Deutschland gave you pre-bagged drills. They gave you labels for all of your drill containers. Whereas with Uniquely Yours down under, you got all those little packs of drills. You know what I mean? Those like little teeny 100 per pack strips of drills that you had to go through. Um, it was just a better experience overall. Katrina, you bought in Spirit I Am Free and Christmas Truck because you saw me unbox them. That's funny. Hey, tell these people I'm a good influencer. Maybe I could be an affiliate or something someday. I'd love to be like showing stuff for someone. I talked you into getting the yarn, Lisa. I don't mean to be talking you guys into spending money. Sorry. Kathy said I saw it last night on my tablet, so should be there. It slides from German to English. Oh, cool, awesome, very cool. Oh, smashing the specials. Yes, smashing the specials. Yes, you did give me a pass last year for smashing the specials in August. That's right. Sasha, how many are started? I want to say 40. I'd say a good 40. Yeah. Choose one, finish them. Yeah, I know. I know. See, Ashley, you've got 14 and countless crochet whips. Yes, I like options. Yes. Yes. And if I do it 2 hours a day, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I know, Lisa. I can't even imagine how you must feel with all of your stuff still boxed up around you. You've got to, I don't want you to overwork yourself, though. Just take it easy. Take it as it comes. Take each day, as it comes. You're still dealing with a lot, emotionally, too. So I can't even imagine everything that you're going through. It's got to be just heartbreaking, and that especially being in a new place on top of all that. But you'll get there. You will get there. Stay strong, and you know that you have. You have YouTube. Look at all of the people and all of the friends that you have. And Maddie, absolutely. I don't know. Were you here last weekend when she opened her Pokey Tool? She absolutely loved her Pokey Tool. She was so thrilled that she got her very own Pokey Tool. So thank you again so much. If she didn't I think she thanked you for her Pokey Tool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Lisa makes amazing Pokey Tools. And it can be used for a variety of things. I use it primarily for, I dig wax out of my drill pen with it. I open packages with it. I use it for a lot of things. Clean under my fingernails with it. But she made one for Maddie as well. And Maddie loves hers because Maddie was jealous of my Pokey Tool. Yes, Lisa, you must find the lost canvas. Roxanne, I'm not that much of an enabler. I'm not as bad as like Mindy. Mindy's super bad. Mindy's a really bad enabler. Baumel says, I'm not starting any of the Josephine Wall diamond paintings until we get moved. I have a huge island to work on them. I don't blame Leah. Thank you, Cynthia, so much. Oh, I know, Lisa. It's got to be just unbelievably tough. Unbelievably tough. Hi, Nice Day. How are you? Yes, you know what, Nice Day, you're right. Award myself with the satisfaction of getting one done before I move on to another. And that's, yeah, Mindy says I plead the fifth. Exactly, Mindy, because you know damn well you're an enabler. You're like the worst enabler. Oh, but did you see? I don't know if you saw. Did you see my latest truck unboxing? I don't think you did, Mindy. Where is it? Oh, did I put it away? Did you see this one, Mindy? You don't have this one. You don't have this one. It has a red truck and some flowers. and I know you would like it. Yes, Mary Lou. We are crochet enablers. I am not gonna lie there because I have gone crochet cuckoo, crochet crazy. Oh my gosh, Mindy. Okay, I found a pattern for us to make cardigans for. They're going to be springtime cardigans. They use a 3-weight yarn, which I believe we both have, and they would be great for us to wear for the retreat. And I think we should make them together, like we were talking about. It's a really, really cool pattern. It looks really easy. I'm gonna email it to you and see, or message it to you and see what you think. But I love it. I love the looks of it, and I really want to make it. So I hope you'll get on board. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say anything, but I'm going to say it anyways, just because I'm Angie and that's what I do. Mindy and I have actually been talking a little bit, and who knows if this will ever come to fruition or not. But we did talk a little bit about possibly doing a monthly, maybe like whip and chat with her and I together, and having it be like a crochet based whip and chat where we would work on the same project together and just chit chat with everyone about crochet stuff once a month. What do you guys think of that? I mean, I know some of you aren't into crochet, but some of you are. I know a lot of crafts do cross boundaries, and I think crochet is one of them that does. Did I put that there? Yeah, I did. So, I don't know. Would you guys watch us if we did that? Would you come and hang out with us if we did some kind of crochet collaboration? Just something we were thinking about. Okay, there's sealed envelopes to be mailed out, but I think I can send you mine that I made myself. What? Blue Bunny ice cream. Oh, Blue Bunny ice cream for every finish? Yeah, that would definitely be a good incentive. But see, Jeff is super easy. Like I don't even have to uh yeah, he's too easy to make deals with. I could cheat that system too easily. I could definitely cheat that system too easily. All I have to do is give him my bottom lip and say, please, please, will you give me some ice cream? Please, please, please. And he would. Ugh, I need to re-wax. Yeah, see, Mindy, everybody says yes that they would like to do for us to do a um to do a crochet whip and chat every month. I think that would be fun. I think we should definitely do that. Oh, now poor Lisa. Now I showed the pokey tool. Now everybody wants a pokey tool, Lisa. They only cost $24.99. But wait, call now with this exclusive offer code, and you'll also receive a matching pen with a charm. No, you don't get the matching pen. I'm just kidding. Lisa's too busy, you guys. Don't bug Lisa. But Lisa did send me that cool pen too. And you see, I have it sitting here. I use it every day when I'm labeling my stuff that I have to unbox. It looks like I need new glue dots too, because my glue dots aren't working. But with that, yeah, Mindy and I will talk again. We'll talk some more about our idea for doing some, and we thought it might be fun to even do like a little crochet along projects, just small projects that we could do together as a community and incorporate everybody. Doesn't Cynthia says I'm here, doesn't matter. Yeah, we need to do it, Mindy. I think we really, really need to just do it. Um, oh, Roxanne, you just donated all your supplies for yarn since you're diamond painting now, and now you, yeah, go buy yarn again. Yarn is so awesome. Definitely. Jody wishes Dwayne made deals. I'm sure you could talk him into something. Would we do it live or be pre-recorded? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do this our crochet along with along live, or should it be pre-recorded? I don't know. We're gonna have to work out the fine details of that. I'm not sure. Live would be fun because then we could interact with people and we could answer questions like almost like tutorial-ish if they were having problems. But then what if we didn't know what we were doing either? Then we'd be all up a creek without a paddle. Then we'd just say, I don't know, you guys. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. See y'all later. We're out of here. I don't know if my skill level's up to instructor level or not. Well, I suppose if it was something that, if I was sure about it, I'm sure that I could be a good instructor. Fake it till you make it. That's right. That's right. Yeah, everybody says live. All right, live. We got to figure out a time that works for you because you've already got your calendar is much more packed than mine is, Mindy. So we got to figure out like the first Tuesday. No, Tuesday's your book club. Wednesday's your like the first Wednesday of every month or something like that. Just we'd have to look at the live schedule and see. Yeah, we already both go live on Saturdays, so. And I do love crochet. You guys know that I love crochet. Even somebody made the comment to me today. I don't remember who it was that they said that they're not really into crochet themselves, but they can see how excited that I get when I'm doing my Yarny Things videos. And that is, they watch it just because I get so excited. And I do. I love doing my Yarniac videos. They're probably, besides Whip and Chats, have become my favorite videos to do. I really, really enjoy talking about yarn and showing all my projects. It kind of sucks because this week I don't have any big finishes to show. I've worked really hard. I've done a lot of work, but I don't have any big finishes to show. So, I gotta work on that. But I have been working. Just wait till you see this one blanket I'm making. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, it is amazing. You know what I'm gonna do? We only got a few minutes left here, but I'm gonna go get it. Because I want to show you guys a sneak preview of what I'm going to show you next week on my Yarn Yak. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Do you mind? No, you don't mind. You'll be here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. See, that didn't take long. Now let me just move my drills out of the way here and cover this up so I don't get any lint on my canvas. But this is what I have been working on tirelessly. Can you see it? It's big. Doesn't even fit all on the table. Oops, and I'm pulling out stitches. No! No, don't pull out stitches. Let me pull my tail. Can you see that? Doesn't that look gorgeous? Isn't it beautiful? I love it so much. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just one big square. And this is made with cotton yarn. And it's cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's called Sugar Wheel Cotton. It's nice and soft. It feels beautiful. But I'm not going to show you the back because I haven't woven in any tails yet because that's how I roll. And yeah. But doesn't that look great? I'm super excited about this one. That's where most of my one of my rows or one of my rounds, I had to do 244 puff stitches. 244 consecutive puff stitches. That was a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I've been having so much fun. And I'm also, at the same time that I'm doing that, I'm working up the same blanket using acrylic yarn, 4-weight, just regular worsted weight acrylic yarn in a heather gray, doing it all one color. So I'm working them both up at the same time off the same pattern, but one of them I'm just doing gray and this one I'm doing multicolored. And the gray one's looking, the stitch definition isn't quite there as good as this one because of this being cotton yarn and the other one being acrylic, but it still looks pretty good. It's still pretty. It still looks nice. Boy, that was a long little jog out to the front room. I need to get some exercise. You know, Mindy always talks about going to the gym, and it pisses me off because I don't know how she gets the incentive to go to the gym. Like, just the thought of that just makes me want to go take a nap. Like, I'm just so jealous that she has the incentive to get up and go to the gym because I just don't. I just don't. Oh, what pattern is that, Jennifer Dunn? That is, if you go to the website Hooked on Sunshine, it's called the Ardith, Ardith baby blanket. And it is measured to be a baby blanket. However, when I get to the end of the number of rounds, however many rounds it ends at, I'm just going to continue to go around it with a whole bunch of rounds of double crochet. Maybe I'll alternate it and do like a back loop only single crochet row and pop some stitches forward for one row or something to change it up a little bit. But I'm just going to continue to do some additional rows to make it a little bit bigger than a baby blanket. I mean, it's never going to be a blanket that you're going to snuggle up with anyways. It's kind of going to be more of a for show blanket, but it's really fun. I'm really loving it. Really loving it. Hooked on Sunshine Ardith. And she has tons of beautiful patterns too. And if you have Ravelry, you can download your pattern right to Ravelry from that website. And I think it was like $5 for that pattern. And there are a lot of them. And oh, I should say too, it is absolutely the best written crochet pattern I've ever seen. Like, she goes really in depth in her explanations in the written pattern, and there are photo accompaniments, and it makes it really, really easy to know where your stitches go and what to do next. So I couldn't recommend that more. Hooked on Sunshine, if anybody's interested. Whew, and it is getting late. Yeah, Kathy, I do good just getting up and going to the bathroom. Same. All right, you guys, I am going to get going now. I think I'm going to keep diamond painting. I think I'm going to chuck aside here, and I'm going to go get my, I might finish this. I might drink this bottle of wine tonight. Get toasted. I haven't done that in a good long time. Drink my bottle of wine and work on my Josephine wall. So, thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I'm glad you could all be here. And yes, Mindy, I will send you the cardigan info. There's 2 different versions, and I think I'll let you. I think I know we can choose between the 2, but they're both very easy. They're both similar. But they'd be perfect for June, like if it was cold in the retreat. I was thinking that we could wear them to the retreat. I was thinking in the crafting area, if it was too cold, we could be matchy. I thought that'd be cute. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a great time tonight, and I hope you did too. And I will see you all in my next video, which if it isn't tomorrow, it will be Monday. All right. Love you guys. Good night.